First before the ladder comes
Fire Escape Academy Inspector training videos. We're in Portland, Oregon.
Yes.
So you're just...
We've already lost a tread right here.
So is that...
This one.
Is that structural or is that life safety?
Life safety.
Life safety.
Yeah.
So, but let's say that was in good condition. That was where it was. And again, this is a riveted one, and the rivets are still there. And due to the expansion of the rust, how the rivets stayed, it just expanded enough so that it basically popped out of the pin. All right. So, but look at some other things. You see anything else on this fire escape? Just look at from here. That you'd write a violation on.
It's expanding, splitting. Yeah.
So there you go.
Counterbalance.
Let's see if your people that have to climb the ladder have any issues. You see any at the joint, at the lap joint? Can you look up? You see anything?
Pushing away.
Okay. So let's take a look at the original. It's got the original rivets, and this is a 50 to 75-year-old building. You estimate?
Yeah.
Can anything, a car, any structure you know ever last 50 to 75 years without at least one refurbishment?
No.
Okay. More paint than rust, or more rust than paint?
More paint than rust, maybe.
Well, look.
That's a lot of rust too.
Yeah, look at, and it's a 50-50. You know, because it's rusty black and it's already a black fire escape, it's difficult.
Right.
But if it was a different color fire escape, so now you've definitely got a paint job issue. You've seen joint destruction, and we can go up, and you have a tread falling. What about cement? Any cement issue? Any tears coming down from a cement joint? Those two?
But this has been repainted. The black is new.
Yeah, but I'm up there now, way up there. See those dark tears underneath where the supports going to the building? What's that telling you? Water's penetrating. Is that making this building suspect?
Yeah.
Because you can paint buildings and hide that stuff, can't you? Yeah. So and look at the nice square head bolts on the main supports, you know, which is up straight up and down. Yeah. Those are still square. How old is that? 50. It's the original to the building. 50 to 75 years old. All right. So, and he's going to be doing right now what everybody worries about. So if I have a cantilever, can anybody break into my building the way he just did it? Right?
Yeah, anybody can.
Anybody can break it? Good. So now, if that's the case, if I had a release arm up there, right? Now hold on a second, Peter. If I had a release arm, can you do what you just did?
No.
Now you're doing one thing. In case there's a fire here, you're doing the one thing. You're going to be able to do your job? As 6 firemen come up and down this fire escape, can you do your job? So what do you have to do? You have to hold it, right? You need somebody to sit there and just hold the fire escape while everybody fights the fire. You've lost one guy in the fight. Whereas if this thing was properly balanced, dropped at 2 to 3 feet per second with a release arm, as the law requires, or industry standard requires, not what Oregon has. What the industry standard requires, how they were supposed to be built. You know that woman with a 50-pound child, remember? Now, because if you let it go and let it go slowly but catch it, what's it do? And if you don't have a 12-foot pole to go bring this thing back down, you can't fight the fire. If there's a baby child up on there, that child is up there and the mother doesn't have a 12-foot pole. So what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to go up, and the fire escape is supposed to, once released from up above there's going to be a bar up at the very top. And that bar comes down and locks, so that in case there's a failure. Now, the chain is there to do nothing more than stop it from going beyond horizontal. That's all it's there for. So now you're looking through something that doesn't make sense. And the fact that a guy's going to be here holding the fire escape down while everybody else walks. And as soon as we walk up, this thing chases us on the tail also. So, but while it's down here, let's take a look at some joint failures. See how this thing was built wrong and how you can get water. Can you see rust?
There's no bead.
There's no bead of. That's a perfect one right there. Look at all the rust that's in there. That's all you need to see now. Remember that thing that I showed you? Is that the 8? See the rust there? Now, if I have a hammer and I was to hammer test these going up, this would fail. This would fail, because right now the rivet is being pushed and eaten to the point that on that one up there it popped right through. Now I'm sure you're going to have more that goes up, but that's all you need. The railing, look at the jagged edge at the top of the rail here. That'll cut your hand. No paint. As you can see, there's no paint on this fire escape. So, what else do we have? All you needed when you got here was the paint. And you're not supposed to find these things. You know who finds these things? And leaves a mark. So when the engineer comes in here and inspects this, if he gives you a piece of paper that says there's deflection and expansion, he's not a good inspector. He comes here, hammer tests for his own safety. He hammer tests so that none of these things catch the engineer. You know, that fallen tread doesn't catch you, catches the engineer during his inspection. But if he hammer tests, he's not gonna, he can even stop his inspection because it's too dangerous to go up. He will identify this with a spot of paint, so that he gets a spot of paint and photographs this, so that when you get a report, you get a report that says it didn't pass, and here's the photographs that show why it didn't pass. And he has anywhere from 4 to 8 photographs of treads, 4 to 8 photographs of supports, 4 to 8 photographs of grading, 4 to 8 photographs of the rails. Everything that's a component on this fire escape, he's going to give you 4 to 8 photographs that says it's good. It means less photographs, but I still got to give you 4 to 8 photographs that it's good. Or I got to give you 4 to 8 photographs of it's bad. I don't need every bad tread. I need you to show you a representative photograph of the entire fire escape, because it just replicates itself going up. If there's cement, I got to show you the cement. You have to have, as an inspector, the evaluation report, so that you can determine whether it's an imminent danger or just a deficiency report. That's all you're doing. We need to climb. You need to go up there, or what?
You can if you want.
Yeah,
I've already climbed it full way. That's,
yeah.
That's the only way to get out on it.
Oh, it actually on the way up, all the way down.
I did it. I did it.
So
on the way down, I came through and went down myself.
You know that could have been a career-changing situation, because if had you snapped your knee in the wrong direction and you actually went all the way through and your body weight was still moving forward, you would have snapped your knee. You would have been out 3 to 6 months, and you wouldn't be able to go back into a position where it involved you climbing things anymore. So, and if you're going up, you would actually, your foot would go through, you'd actually fall back, you'd kind of bruise your knee, twist it, you can even break your leg. But you went the right way, you fell the right way, going down. And this is what hurts and kills a lot of people or firemen, or gives them life-changing injuries, is that, okay? I don't need to go up, I've seen enough.
Okay.